Today we came to visit the 44th Separate Mechanized Brigade, and we're going to tell you about this beauty right here. This is the Polish Rosomak APC. The guys fighting in it will talk about how it performs in combat conditions, its strengths and weaknesses. You were also in Poland, right?
Yeah, we trained there.
I'm curious, did you have any experience operating machines like this before?
No.
You never served in the army before?
No, I didn't serve.
No IFVs, nothing like that?
First time I ever saw one, honestly.
And what was your civilian profession?
Tractor driver, agricultural machinery operator.
Classic story. All tractor drivers end up either in tanks or IFVs. So how different is it from a tractor? Modern tractors are pretty advanced now, right?
Of course.
What kind were you working on?
A K8 Holland.
Ah yeah, those are solid tractors.
American-made imported machinery.
So for you this wasn't really difficult?
Not difficult. Automatic transmission there, automatic transmission here. Same thing. Though of course the size feels unusual. You can only really see the left side clearly. The right side, not so much.
How do you get used to the size? Running obstacle courses, parallel parking drills.
But overall it's a good vehicle. Solid. Fast too.
Can it really push 120 kilometers per hour? Around 75 miles an hour? That's gotta feel terrifying in this thing, right?
Hard to stop it. It's still 22 tons, around 48,500 pounds. Bushmaster aircraft type cannon, 200 rounds per minute.
Awesome piece of kit, huh?
The cannon's excellent, fast. Inside the turret, it sounds quiet to me. Outside, not so much. It has two separate ammunition feed paths. One feed chute here, another one there. So you can switch between them. If you load HE rounds in one, you can load armor-piercing rounds in the other.
So you can mix it up?
You can, absolutely. Absolutely. That's actually one of its advantages. If it's loaded with HE rounds, you don't have to wait through every fifth round or whatever. You just switch sides, and that's it. Two different ammo types, ready to go instantly.
This is the troop compartment of the Rosomak APC. There are 8 seats here for soldiers. They dismount through these doors. If something happens to the doors and they jam or whatever, there are also 2 hatches up top, so you can climb out through the roof of the armored vehicle. This is how it opens, and the guys climb out. So what were your first deployments like? What did they teach you?
We started from the basics. First, for several days, we learned how to open these doors. It's not as simple as it sounds.
What's difficult about it?
Well, damn, first you've got to undo all these catches, open them properly, line up all these locks. It's not that easy.
So you might want to get out and still not manage it.
Exactly. Or maybe you won't even get in. We started with the basics, with familiarization. Then every day, more work with the doors. After that, we slowly started learning the turret, at least figuring out what's where.
What kind of missions is it best suited for in the conditions of modern warfare here?
Fast engagements. Maybe not even full battles, more like ambushes. When we rolled out, we'd get target coordinates. We'd move in and look for a position where we could set up and work effectively. Usually, we'd pop out at night, complete the mission, tear apart either a house or some enemy group, depends on the situation in this war. Then quickly pull back out, fast. The cannon's high rate of fire, 200 rounds per minute. We'd hit them with it, and they didn't even understand what hit them or where it came from.
These 2 propellers on opposite sides of the APC. That's the amphibious function, meaning this APC can cross water obstacles. Here's the waterline mark. This is how deep it sits in the water. Speed in water is around 10 kilometers per hour, about 6 miles an hour. In Poland, when our guys were training on these APCs, they were shown how the Rosomaks swim, but in our conditions they still haven't used that capability in combat. So it sinks into the water up to this line?
Yeah. It settles in and floats well. The nose doesn't dip underwater. There are bow vanes that lift up in front, plus additional fins get installed. It basically turns into a boat.
And what about actually swimming it across?
Don't know?
You never tried from here?
Well, yeah, from here you'd have to swim it. But honestly, trying to cross water in this thing is rough as hell. Like the Poles told us, better not to swim it. Better not. Lower the tire pressure and you can cross terrain instead. It hates mud though.
You've already had to drive through mud before, right?
Had to.
And can it quickly lower the tire pressure and prepare for that?
Not super quickly, of course.
So you need to know your route ahead of time?
Well, you're not driving more than 20 kilometers, around 12 miles, on deflated tires. That's only for crossing mud. The wheels deflate in pairs too. 2 here, 2 there.
The most protected part of this APC is the frontal armor. According to specifications, it can withstand 14.5 millimeter rounds. The sides are rated against 7.62 millimeters. That's what the technical data says. So, can you talk about how this machine actually behaves in combat conditions?
Mostly we worked against distant targets. We'd just drive to a position, unload on the target, then get out. In Vovchansk, it got a little closer to their positions. On my first deployment, I rolled out to within 400 meters, around 1,300 feet. There we cleared out a bridgehead near the river, scattered their infantry, and our guys crossed over and secured positions. On the second deployment, we rolled up to around 150 meters, roughly 500 feet from them. They had taken cover in a 2-story building. They dug into that building, and we had to cover the withdrawal of our guys. We tore that house apart too, but our guys all made it out safely. We also rolled out to support our sappers, transported pontoon sections on it. Then at night, the guys built pontoon crossings, and we evacuated our wounded with it too. We've already run into drones more than once. Drones chased us too, even while parked in holding positions. The vehicles were getting hit. They hunt us, damn it. They're constantly after us. They chased us down, hit these machines. Thank God all the crews survived. The vehicles get repaired and go right back into battle.
That's the most important thing. It means they're doing their job, keeping the crew alive.